How's everybody doing this morning? Good? I had a late night. I didn't get here till like midnight, but it happens. So tell your story with video, overcoming the fear. Let's talk about video first. Who the heck am I? Here's my story. So I'm going to spend just a very little bit of time on this because there's a lot of information to cover. I've only been in real estate 3 years. I started in 2015. I got my license in May. It's back here, but it's in my memory. May 15th, May of 15, I got my license. Finished out that year with like 3 sides. I was working 8 to 5 still. Outside of that, in 2016, I left my job in May, took that leap of faith, just jumped right off, and I'm like, I'm going to go all in on this and just see how it works. So 2017 was my first full year in real estate. We finished with 70 sides for like 8 million. Average sale price in my area is like 129.5. I come from an area where there's 25,000 people in 3 small cities, so had to stand out, you had to stand out. So in 2018, and I can't take all the credit for that. Stephanie, you'll see her sitting over here in the green coat. She is my girlfriend, teammate, and other half. And she was doing all the admin paperwork. So a note to that is, when do you know when you need an admin? When you're waking up at 5 and going to sleep at 3 o'clock in the morning, entering listings. So I'm like, okay, I need somebody to do this paperwork. And then 18, we finished out last year with 80 sides closed. Stephanie got her license February? End of January of 18. We finished with 80 sides closed with 11.2 million, something like that. So enough about me though. How can you do this too? Because it's very simple. I broke it down into 3 things that I did that resonated really well with me, that was different. So one was video. You got to be doing video. Everybody's talking about video. Secondly is your infrastructure. When you're bringing in all these leads, I literally lost 50% of the leads that came in 17. So I had nothing, no infrastructure, no lead follow-up plans, nothing to bring these people in and something to do with it, or do with the leads coming in. So you got to have some infrastructure with there. And then thirdly is just telling your story. Most people are like, oh, I got to do a video. I remember sitting here, and I'm going to do this. Where's my phone? There it is. I remember grabbing my phone at the listing appointment, and I was just like, hey guys, I just got this listing at 123 Banana Street. I messed up. And I was like running around, I'm doing it, and I'm like, I can't be doing this, because that is the biggest mistake a lot of people make with video, is they just you overthink it. I did it. I'm a victim of that. You just sit there and overthink it, when really the best video comes from your Instagram's, like when you're just pulling your phone out and you're just documenting your life. I'm talking about when, it's going to sound weird, but I did this. My dog crapped on the floor. I was mad about it. Put it on my Instagram story. People, guys, we watch, I don't want to see the hands. It's embarrassing to even pull my hand up. I watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians and Jersey Shore. People will watch it. What you think is boring, other people will watch. It's just entertainment. That's why reality TV shows do so well. And that's exactly why you see this guy back there recording everything that I'm doing anymore, because we went all in on video, because people, I would think this is boring. Who wants to watch this story, right? But people watch it. So we created a vlog. So, which brings me to my next thing we're going to talk about is how do you start? Okay, so you're not going to just pull up don't do this. Please don't do this. Don't pull out your phone when you leave here and go live, because live is like a totally different thing. I think it's the best thing you can do. Facebook's algorithm, if you're posting to your business page right now, you're not even getting seen. 33% of the people that you post to your Facebook business page are seeing that. So if you have 3,000 followers, 300 of them are going to engage and see what you're posting, because Facebook said, hey, listen, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, all these big box companies are investing hundreds of thousands of dollars into Facebook. So Facebook's creating this algorithm that says, here's the most likely to engage, and then here's the most least likely to highest likely. You got to pay for it. So that's Facebook's way of saying, okay, Zuckerberg was a genius, because he's like, oh, this is going to be free. Now when I have the world's attention, you're going to pay for it if you're a business owner. So one of the biggest things is starting. I'm all over the place. I apologize. My mind spins like way too fast. Baby steps. So 15 to 30, I started my video journey standing in front of a listing and saying, hey, just got this listing at 123 Banana Street, and it's priced at this. Send me a message. You know, you just get out of Dodge, they say. Just get it done, post it, do not watch it. You'll critique the heck out of yourself. It's how you look, right? So you talk to people, you interact with people every day. So just forget about it, post it, and people will watch it. So, and that brings me to my next thing is Big View teleprompter app is very big. I used it originally. You'll get these slides. Don't worry about writing this down. It's an app where you can type what you want to say, hold it up in the app and press play, and you look at your camera and it starts scrolling the words right in front of you so you can stay organized with what you're posting. I used it in the beginning. I'm not really big on it because the best video is genuine. When you whip out your phone and you just like hit record and just talk about something, that's the best video you can post. But to get started and feel comfortable on camera, I really like this app, and I think it's like $6 a year. It's really cheap on the App Store. And another thing I did, you're going to think this is crazy, just to get comfortable. Like, you got to get comfortable with that camera recording. I was sitting at my desk just typing, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to set my phone over there. I'm going to hit record. Even though I'm not talking to it, I just want to be used to the camera just being on you and just being used to feeling that feeling. And how many people in this room, when you're walking in Walmart, you feel almost weird when you're going like this and talking to yourself and people are shopping? Isn't that weird? Like, sometimes I feel weird, but what I'm telling you is that the more you do it, the better you will get at it. And you just stop caring what other people think. I mean, it's anybody who listen to Gary Vaynerchuk in here? Does anybody know who he is? Okay, for those of you that don't, I would strongly advise you get connected with him. He gives all kinds of free value away, and he talks about, there's a line that really resonated with me. He's like, are you going to care what Punkman697 commented on your YouTube video about, oh, this is horrible, when you're in your casket? I hate to be so blunt, but be honest, guys. Let's stop living our lives of what other people think, because you just got to get over that. I don't know how to tell you to do it, but just practice, 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 and keep doing it. And ask yourself this question, and this really resonated with me when I was doing this, as I was like, if I don't post this video right now, I could potentially lose out on a commission check because a buyer and or seller don't even know I'm there. I use this analogy. Is analogy the right word? Sorry, I'm an English major. Anyway, I use this all the time, and Tom Ferry uses this too. He's another prominent coach in the real estate world. When you're walking down the chip aisle, I use chips because I love chips. Why not? You're walking down the chip aisle and you see all these Lays. You're looking to be an option. All you need to be is an option on this aisle. And then secondly, you need to be, I don't want to say attractive, the most intriguing option. So get over what people think of you, and people don't relate to perfection. So again, I'm going to reiterate this fact. Just record it, post it. When you're like, I was doing it. I remember walking down this business hall. I had a closing. I'm like, hey, just close on this house. This is closing number 50 whatever of the year. And I messed something up. I got to start over. And then I did it again and again. And after 50 times, I'm like, dude, Sean, you just wasted 30 minutes. What are you doing? So if you get anything out of this, just record it and post it. Okay, what do I post now? I could talk about this for probably 3 days while I'm standing here. As you can see, I have our content list. It's a whole Word document of everything that I post, or our schedule per se. And there's like 50 ideas of what to post. You're going to get that. Listing video, I have both of my listing videos that I do. I actually ended up hiring it out now because I did it, and you can do it by yourself, but it takes some YouTube training, as always. It's another hint. If you need to learn something, YouTube it, right? This is a crazy era. Like, I was talking to my dad about this. We can literally Google something and learn it. You don't have to go to the library anymore or somewhere to learn something. You just get on YouTube and you figure out anything that you want to know. So live is obviously king. I wouldn't encourage you to just jump all in on live, because live you learn from practicing. Like, I've been doing video for over 2 years. I have 600 videos on my profile after the past 2 years. So live is kind of like, I'm just used to it by now. But to get used to it, I would encourage you to spend the next 24 months, or at least 66 days, because it creates 66 days to create a habit, right? Just do it. For the next 66 days, matter of fact, you're all going to get a link. I have a free mastermind group for real estate agents. Don't charge any money for this. I have a challenge that I'm going to announce after today. I'll go live in the group, and I'm going to say, every real estate agent in this group, I want you to do what's called the 66-day challenge, which means you post a video. I don't care if it's a 15-second video. I don't care if it's a listing video. Post it in this group for the next 66 days. I'm going to make every single one of you get comfortable on video because I want to see you all do well in your markets. And how many people in their markets, you see someone crushing it with video? You just see it pop up all the time, and you're like, man, this guy's just getting all these leads. Where are they coming from? So go live. Good storytelling content. Now, when I was talking about the bag of chips, you have to be on the aisle. You have to be the option. You also have to be the most intriguing option. Now, this is like probably video 201, but you're recording. How many realtors, once they get comfortable on video, are going to be recording, hey, I just got this listing on 123 Banana Street, and its price is here. Although it's good, but there's good, better, and best. Good storytelling content wins in every market. Storytelling content meaning your dog just crapped on the floor, so you're going to go on your Instagram story or Facebook, you're going to talk about it on a video. People relate to that. And people, once they, and the best part, I have people all the time coming up to me and saying, like they just walk up to me and like hug, shake, and I've never met them in my life because they're so comfortable and they trust me from watching the videos that I post daily. And everybody in this room knows as a realtor, how do you make, what makes a client call you? Whether it's, if it's a referral, yes. But what's the other two reasons? Trust and comfortability, right? They have to trust you. And to get them to trust you in a more scalable way, you use that through video. Community Connect, I gotta give, does anybody in this room know Chirag Shah? Lifestyle Westchester. I got Community Connect, and I hope everybody in this room that's listening to this steals this from me. Or not steals it, but uses it. Because I remember sitting in this room, or in Triple Play, I think it was, Triple Play, listening to Chirag talk about Lifestyle Westchester. I'm like, what is this? Okay, I'm doing video, what's next? And this is about being the intriguing option. Interesting content, delivering content to your community that they want to hear. So I Googled it, Lifestyle Westchester. I'm like, this is a great idea. So the first thing that I did, it wasn't a door knock. You can Facebook direct message or Instagram, works good now, I would do. But I started with a door knock. I went to a business owner, a friend of a friend, and I'm like, I need one. I just need one so that people know what I have to offer. I showed him Chirag's video. I'm like, listen, I'm going to do this for free. All I want is an hour of your time. I come in, I show them the video. We're going to sit there. I'm going to interview you. I tell them brag about their business, but just be genuine. Like, who are you? What are your hours of operation? What are you here to do? What's something the community may not know about you? It's a 2 to 3 minute video. You get it recorded, and you're going to ask me, what do I record it with? And it's on the next slide. I give you all the tools that I use, because I did this at no cost to me. I recorded in 4K off of my iPhone 10, guys. Now, he's doing a lot of the videos now because we're doing a more scale of them, because now it's become a thing in the community that people want. Now, but in the beginning, I did this all for free. I got a tripod, an iPhone X, lavalier mics, and just sat down. I'm like, let's just talk about your business. We hit the record button. I got home. I taught myself. I YouTubed it. I'm like, all right, now I need to learn how to video edit, which don't get into that. That will take your time. It's a huge time suck. I was sitting in front of the computer 4 hours again. So now I had an admin. Now I have a buyer's agent, but now I'm my own videographer. Again, it's steps. So, but I would do that because at a low cost, you can deliver professional level quality videos with very little investment, just your time. It's free. And now what do people think when you leave after you do that Community Connect, you deliver that video, and then you pair it with a giveaway on Facebook, like, share, comment, and then the community gets like, share, and you give away a $25 gift card, and you deliver that professional video to this business. What do they think when you leave? Wait a minute, did you just walk in here, do $1,000 worth of work that someone else would have charged me and just walk away? What? Guess what? Well, guess what happened? Every one of those business owners referred me at least one client, buyer and or seller last year. And now it's like times 10. 95% of my business comes from the show. And then once I get their attention and attract them to my page, other videos, now the 123 Banana Street's in the mix. Don't stop doing it. It's just in the mix because it's a soft sell, right? It's like, don't work with Sean because he's here trying to sell me real estate. It's like, work with Sean because he's the community leader and he just knows what he's doing. Even though maybe I don't know what I'm doing, but they think it. It's crazy. So we talked about good storytelling content. Instagram stories are powerful. I say that. I use that all the time. Matter of fact, we're going to do one right now. Everybody in this room have Instagram. Is your Instagram linked to your Facebook business page? You can do that in your settings. If not, I'm not going to show you here. It's a YouTube video. I strongly recommend it. How many stories do you post a day? That's a question. 10 to 15. Seems cumbersome, right? Just document your day. Does anybody follow me on social media here? I know Jack does. Okay. The last slide, I'm going to give you a website. You're going to get connected with me on all of my pages because you get ideas from it. That's what I do. I didn't think of this myself. Followed some realtor in Texas. Realtor in Texas. Stole his idea. Why not? So I did it. The point of this, speaking of 123 Banana Street, good friend Mark, he's doing that same thing right now. But you see what I mean? Once everybody starts jumping on this train with video, there's going to be a lot of 123 Banana Streets. You got to stand out. You got to be the most intriguing option on the page or on the grab. I don't know. Maybe it's the blazing Doritos with the ranch, whatever, in the weeds. So my point is with Instagram stories, I was jumping on my sign. Everybody knows in this room, we live in the Northeast. How many people have jumped on signs to get them in the ground or pound them with, I probably should use a sledgehammer. Now I think of it, a realtor clearing around a sledgehammer, that's kind of weird. No, that's not weird. That's not weird. How do you get your signs in the ground? Have you used water? Have you had the seller come out with a bucket of water just to jump on it? Really? Am I the only one that does that?
A sledgehammer. And then you
mind blown.
And then you can deduct it.
You can deduct the sledgehammer.
Mm-hmm.
Pre-drill the holes? Oh my God. I learned something today. See? Even someone that's like crushing video doesn't know the simplest thing. Oh. I put that on my Instagram story. I was jumping on it. Got a client out of it. Oh my God, that made me laugh so much. I can't believe you do that. It's probably cold out there. Someone referred, and then boom, I have a seller client from it. It's like, hey, I need to list my house. Want to know why? Because you're top of mind awareness. That's it. Just be the option. Every time they go like this and refresh, you're at the top or close to it somewhere. Then you get the referrals. So I would strongly advise you the Community Connect. Call it your city or area. My good friend Brian sells Pittsburgh. I don't know if you know him. Brian Tessier in Pittsburgh. He called his Lawrenceville Lifestyle. Lawrenceville is an area in Pittsburgh. And he called it Lawrenceville Lifestyle, and it's the same thing. So just city, state, and create your own TV show. So someone steal this idea from me because I literally don't have time for it. Friday Night Foodie. How cool would it be if someone in this room used a 2-minute short series every Friday where they went to dinner, whether they were drinking beers or just hanging out with friends, and they called the show Friday Night Foodie, and it wasn't even professional. You just hit record. Hey, I'm just here with my friend. Welcome to the next episode of Friday Night Foodie. This time we're here at this restaurant, and then maybe give the owner a little shout out. I mean, this is like low-level production you can start doing this stuff with. You don't need to have a really cool-looking video. You just need to start, learn on YouTube, then get better at it. Speaking of stories, hold on. Hey guys, I am here at Pennsylvania Association of Realtors. We are here in Harrisburg at the Hilton, and I'm doing a presentation about video. So I thought, what better way to make a story about video right now and get everybody used to being on Instagram stories. Can everybody say hi to everybody on the following base? Hello. They're not awake yet, guys. I don't know. Hey guys, I am here at Pennsylvania Association. Don't watch it. Don't even listen. Shut the sound off. I don't even listen to it. Because then I'll start critiquing myself. Friday Night Foodie, I want someone to tag me and take this idea. Or J-Man, we're going to be doing this. Friday Night Foodie, top of mind awareness. Get the tools. You're going to get this, so don't write it down. All I need is your email. DJI Osmo Mobile. It holds your phone. Stable video. You can't. No one's going to watch it. I did it. Like, Sean, I'm sick watching your videos. I was sick. If you click one of these links in here, you'll see one of my first videos I ever did. It makes me sick. I'm like, I can't believe I even produced this. Yeah, produced this. Posted this. DJI Osmo Mobile, you can get it for $150. It is at Best Buy. I paid $200 for mine. They're on sale for $150, but you put your phone in there, you press start, and you walk. You can run with this thing, and it's stable. It keeps your video stable. It's $150. You can have professional level quality videos. Osmo 2, yes. Microphones. You need good audio. No one's going to listen to it if you can't hear it. We have 8 seconds, guys. In the social media world, we have 8 seconds to keep someone's attention. How fast do you scroll past a video? Even if it doesn't, all we're looking for is 3 seconds. 3 or 4 seconds, cool. You see my face in front of a house, cool. That's all I need. But 8 seconds, you make sure you're doing what you need to do with your 8 seconds. Good audio keeps their attention longer. Ricoh Theta X. Anybody in here know about Matterport? How expensive is Matterport? What do we want to do as realtors? Keep our bottom line high? Is that the right way to say that? Bottom line high, expenses low. How do you do that? Ricoh Theta X, I think there's a V now, which is the 4K version of it. It's a 360 camera. You buy a tripod with it, you screw it on, you download an app on your phone, you hide around the corner, tell your seller, get out of the way, put your towel on, whatever they're doing over there, and then boom, hit the picture button. In each room, and then you get home and you have 10, 12 videos, or 12 photos, and then you use what's called panelay.com. Write this down if you want to use this. Hi. Hi. Yeah, come in. Come in. There's seats. Don't worry. We won't make you feel awkward or anything. Sorry, guys. I had to. I did it before. So anyway, you got the 12 photos. You got Panopedia. P as in Paul, ANOpedia.com. You pair that with that. You got your 10 photos. You go to this website. You upload your photos. You create your own virtual tour. It's 4K. Guess how much it costs a year for this subscription? $300 per year. How much does Matterport cost per? You see what I mean? If you can wow the seller, if you're getting the listing appointment anyway and they're signing on the dotted line, why are you going to go below $600 when you already got the listing appointment? You wow them with this, right? It's not as cool as Matterport. I'll admit, I paid for Matterport. I'm like, damn, that's cool. I should probably be doing this more often. But it's a low-cost thing. I know as us as realtors, we don't want to spend too much. Tripod, well, obviously, you need a tripod. Unless you want to pay J-Man, he's expensive. I don't want to pay him. Final Cut Pro, it's the editing software I learned on, guys. You can learn, iMovie does the same thing. Final Cut Pro is just it's way more advanced. $300, one time you got your video editing software. 8 hours on YouTube, you're golden. You can edit your own videos. If you're busy and you don't want to worry about it, I don't blame you. If I had to start it over, I would hire it out immediately and just pump out content. Just show up, you're recording here, boom, he edits it, you pay him for it, and you're back on getting the next Community Connect or the next listing appointment. It's all about time, right? MacBook Pro, I don't know about you guys. I drink the apple juice. I have Apple products everywhere. But if you use Android, there's just, if you're going to get a video editing computer, 16 gig of RAM is really what you look for. J-Man, you can probably answer this better than me, but get a good processor, or at least a quad core. They're the only two things to look for to handle video editing. DJI Osmo Pocket. DJI, as you can see, if I don't drink the apple juice, I drink the DJI juice. It's just, they're awesome. They're drones. Everything about DJI is awesome. They're like the best quality, I think. This is the newer version of Osmo. I'll be flying out to Vegas after here, and I'm going to use my Osmo Pocket for the first time because it's a stabilizer that fits. It's smaller than this. It's like half the size of this, and half size and half each way. So I'm going to use it. I'm going to go down that zip line, and I'm going to be holding that thing out. iPhone X, again, drink the apple juice. I got the highest gig. I couldn't afford it, so I'm like, Verizon, finance that shit. $56 a month, whatever. You got to get the tools to produce the video. All right, last thing. I don't know if I'm going to get through all this, guys, and it's fine if I don't. You'll get the slides anyway. You can't fish for sharks in a rowboat. I got this statement from my good friend Jared James at Triple Play, and I thought about that, and I'm like, dude, this is what I'm talking about. This is when my CRM, or when my videos were generating all kinds of leads. They're coming in. Like, I can't even answer these messages fast enough. And what am I doing? Guess what? I got 5 minutes. Thank you, Zillow. 5 minutes to answer that lead. Guess where they're going if I don't answer them? Oh, they're gone. They're through that funnel. They're gone. So, what I mean by that, have a lead follow-up system show up. Again, I'm all about putting my money in my pocket instead of paying it in a lot of expenses. I use LionDesk. It's $25 a month for a good CRM. Now, what is the best CRM? Anybody answer that? How many times have you heard that? Come on, Sean. Couldn't you come up with something better than that? Anyway, the one you use. It's hard. I get it. Nobody wants to wait. What? I got to sit here and enter this stuff for like 25 minutes before I even get on with my day? Who wants to do that? Okay, easy. Another suggestion, Upwork.com. There's someone somewhere in this world that will take that money for a very smaller fee to do it for you and just get it set up. Upwork.com, I've used that before. Fiverr, Fiverr.com. Just hire it out. What? Flashlight, the hell. Okay. So you need follow-up plans in place. When a lead comes in, like I said, you have less than 5 minutes to get to it. Have something there. Have a plan in place on an auto drip campaign. That contact comes in, you do one click, drag and drop, boom, they're getting 6 emails without even touching it. And better thing that LionDesk does, you can record videos within LionDesk and send that in an auto drip campaign. How many people scroll through emails and you're like, yep, 3 things you're reading? Because again, attention span. I'm like, our human race is like, we have 8 seconds and we're lost, like ADD already. Like, you have a very small amount of time, so what are you doing? What are you going to do different? I have follow-up plans with videos. So the auto drip campaign is dragged to the contact as soon as it gets entered into the CRM, and they're getting 6 sequences of video emails within the next 3 weeks. The closing ratio went up by 50%. It's crazy. So just do something different. Take the extra time and do it up front because no one else is going to do it. By the way, the whole idea of like, when I first started in real estate, I'm like, all right, I just quit my job at the collection bank. I literally did that. I was cold calling you. If you had student loans, I was calling your relatives in Alaska to say, hey, tell your boy to call me because I'll have to garnish his wages. So Sally Mae, I don't even know if they're still open, but that's what I did before I got in here. It was kind of a funny story. Where was I even going with that? Anyway, 8 seconds, follow-up plan. Get those videos. Do them. Computers, automation systems, I already talked about this. Yeah, we know. This last line, I'm going to read it to you here. Automated campaign starts happening 3 months until you close the prospect. So I already just talked about that. You have 3 months, it's already happening. So this is how you get connected with me. You go to this website, www, please put www in front of it. For some reason, if you do connected with Sean, it goes to like a URL that you can't find it. I give away free content every day, guys. There's coaches out there that are they're like, hey, pay me this, pay me this. I'm not asking for $1. I want to see everybody in this room succeed. That's all I care about. I want to give back to my community, my industry. www.connectedwithsean.com. Once you're done with this, just send me a DM. Say, hey, we're connected. I'll send you the slides. Fair enough? Did anybody in this room learn something today? Thanks, you make me feel better now. Just wasted all this time. I'm just kidding.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Sean. Does anyone have questions for Sean?
Q&A. Come on, I need one question. Okay.
Two things. So,
Yep.
Thanks for sharing.
You're welcome.
I just put the two and two together. I heard your podcast the other day.
Oh,
And I
okay.
liked it.
Yes, it's working.
And so, do you cross-post between Facebook stories, Instagram stories, and then the actual wall on Instagram?
Definitely. So,
Same content?
no, it's a little different. So we've been cutting a little bit different content. So Instagram, you can only post 60-second videos. We know that. So what I do is I just take a bit and piece from that video and post it on Instagram. And we do this bar that fills up. Got that from Gary Vaynerchuk. Stole that too. So yeah, different platforms are native to different content. But what we do is just repurpose it. We repurpose it, just a cut of the content to make it better. Could you do it a different way? Definitely. I would recommend it. If you have time, record, a couple different segments instead of make them excited for it. There's now watch parties like on Facebook where you can say, hey, you want to see the full video? Tune in at this time, or check out Instagram to see this 30 seconds of it. Definitely. Really? Okay.
Sean, how many community connect,
I'm sorry.
how many community connect videos have you done?
So we did 35 episodes. Now our goal this year is to do two a month, bi-weekly. And I've learned something. If you're going to do that, just like the show. I don't watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians, guys. When does it come on? You know when it's on, right? It comes out because it's on the TV show. It comes on at this time, at this date. Do it. Pretend to be that new TV show. And expect it. So what I mean by that, bi-weekly, we did them once a month. But then I realized how well they were working in my community. So we're doing them bi-weekly now. So every 15th and the 28th of every month, my following base knows that they can expect a Community Connect.
Has anyone ever said no? Have you ever asked a business owner and they said no?
Never.
Wow. So you don't know.
Never.
My fear is always that they're going to be no, get out of here. You don't know what you're doing. But once I did this years and years ago, and we do it. We call 3 questions. So we ask, who are you? What do you do? Why do you do it in Washington Square West?
Yep.
And it's a 30-second video, boom. And we pump it out, and I did not know how effective it was until we were doing it at a coffee shop, and the restaurant across the street direct messaged me and said, how come you're not asking me to do this?
We have 3 on.
But I thought they were all going to say no.
Yep. There's a fear of that. Yeah, I get that.
But
Yep.
then when you get to pump it out on their entire, all their followers and all their, so it's unbelievable.
Yeah, and then you pair it with a giveaway. What does everybody want? So a business owner's like, we just did a massage therapist. It's weird, I got a free massage, but I had my clothes on. You can see it on my page. Stephanie almost got a free massage out of that one too. I got you a gift certificate at least. I couldn't. So that's the problem. I did a flower shop and a massage therapist. I can't go home and not give my girlfriend a gift certificate or flowers when I'm doing a community connect. I'm already there. I'm not even that much trouble. So 15th and 28th of every month, and you were talking about the fear, like the rejection, like are they going to say no? No, because news companies and other people, they're coming in there and they're saying, give me 500, I'll give you this professional level. Why did I just do that? Professional level production. Professional level production video, but you're doing it for free. What's the catch, Sean? The catch is I'm getting cross promotion. I look like a community leader. Stop asking me questions. Just do this. And that's it. And now we have 3. I don't want to say on back order. We have 3 on back order. There's 3 people that are waiting for this to get done because friends of friends say, tell each other. The massage therapist was just massaging a doctor before I got there. Guess what? I did that video for free for her. There's no way that Sean walks in there, unless her sister's a real estate agent, that Sean walks in there, does this free video, delivers it, and says, thank you. By the way, give me a gift certificate. Here's my credit card. Then I walk out of there. What does she think? There's no way that someone says, I'm going to buy or sell a house. Sorry, I just spit. Did you get that? There's nobody in the world that's going to say, or that she's going to hear say, I'm going to buy or sell a house, and she doesn't give my name, and if she doesn't, I'm not going back there. Because That's a soft sell because you give. Now, Vaynerchuk talks about this all the time. Just give. It's like he calls it the jab, 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 right hook. There's no difference in marketing. Your jabs are all the free stuff. And then your right hook is 123 Banana Street. Just pending, just sold. Check out this new listing video. They're in the middle of the community connects. Now once they follow your page, that's the soft sell. Soft sauce. Soft sell. Because now in the middle of everything, they're seeing you and they're saying, he's the community leader, he's top of mind awareness, and he's giving me all this free stuff. God, go buy a house loan or something. Get this kid off my door. Any other questions? Questions over here? Sorry, running on 3 hours of sleep, guys. I'm hoping I can fall asleep on this plane.